Good morning. Well, let's see how I do here with this message. So not even 11 o'clock yet, and I feel as though I've done a whole day's work. Okay, I had the meeting with my oncologist this morning, and I tell you what, if Chiara hadn't been there, it would have been really hard because, he was using all the words which in English would have been really difficult because there's lots to do with. He was describing the type of chemotherapy that they've decided to give me, and I think they've decided to go for a slightly different one than they thought originally, because they don't want to wake up something beginning with M that might activate the cancer in my blood. I'll tell you, this is when shit's getting real, okay? So this is going to be one which unfortunately leads to feeling really bad, nausea and all that stuff. He's saying, oh, your hair shouldn't fall out. And I kind of want to say, look, believe it or not, I know I'm a woman and everything, but that actually really doesn't particularly bother me. I'd hate to lose the eyebrows, though. Anyway, so I'm in on Friday. There's all this medication that I have to take beforehand and stuff that he told me that I have to do, that is all written down, and I'll go through later on. But it's a 6-hour procedure. And, well, I say procedure, I mean, I think they just plug me into something, and then 6 hours later I'm full. So, excuse me, I mean, this is not me being flippant and silly. There is a lot for me to take in, so. And I think for anybody in this situation, in your own language, it's a lot to take in, because 1 minute they're talking about the kidneys, the next minute they're talking, and it's a real lot to take in. And then, of course, in a different language, it makes it more complicated. So, I'm being really, really, really well looked after, and thank you, everybody, for the care and the stuff that people are doing as well. It's great because the place to get oh look, that's Jack when he was little, isn't that sweet? And that's Stan on the Maid of the Mist at Niagara Falls. I should show you that. Oh no, you can't. It's such a sweet picture. Really such a sweet picture. Both of them, look. So what was I saying? Can't really remember. You can imagine my head's a bit blur. So the place where to pick up the pharmacy stuff wasn't open yet, so I'll get all that later. Harry's out there now with a friend called Karen who's gone out there to help him with the Italian side of it. They're cycling out there, so that it's a nice day. This is probably a bit more rambling than I intended it to be, but I'm sure you'll forgive me that. And I'm just sitting here quite quietly on my own at home and letting you know as much as I know. So I think tomorrow I should probably just spend a very, very quiet day in preparation for this thing on Friday. A lovely nurse there, she said, 6 hours, I'm sorry, it's going to be a bit boring. And I thought, no, 6 hours it's not going to be boring to me. There's always something to fill my funny little head. A presto. Talk to you soon.